Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Daniel Garza podcast. It's been quite a minute since I've been on here, yeah, it's been crazy events in life. You know, what I mean, we're in the process of moving out, so it's been a lot of work trying to get this house cleaned up. Been painting and cleaning nonstop. Been some long nights for sure. I've also been working on writing a book. So stay tuned. Hopefully, in the near future, that will be out. It's a work in progress, but I'm about 50 pages in. Mm, Other than that, just a lot of life going on. You know, I got three kids, and they're all very young. So sometimes finding the energy to do this, and as well as working out and all this other stuff that I'm trying to do. It's not easy to find the time, but I'm back and I will be trying to be more frequent with these videos. So stay tuned and get ready for another awesome episode. This episode, by the way, will be on honor. It's going to be the title of the episode and it's going to be the main subject. And I wanted to talk about this because, so let me get started. This is gonna kind of be the new direction that the videos are gonna move in. I'm gonna pick like a specific word or title, and I'm gonna really kind of try to focus on that. I know in the past I was maybe having like a question or a statement in the title, but I really want to just focus on like big words that I feel like um, are needed in our everyday life. You know what I mean? The words that improve us. So, like, for instance, this episode is on honor. And I wanted to do the episode because I feel like being honorable is a very, it's a very important feat to have. Now, the definition of honor is high respect and great esteem, adherence to what is right or to a conventional standard of conduct. And lastly, it's regard with great respect. So, the question, why is honor important? And I have it written down right here. It's to be honorable is a great feat to accomplish. I think this feat is very important. Now, if you look at the military, right? For instance, the highest medal of valor that you can receive is the Medal of Honor, and it's awarded to the bravest of the brave. It's I literally looked it up, and it's literally what it says. It's awarded to the bravest of the brave, and that just goes to show you that you know being honorable and having honor is a very key and important feature to have in your life. It's a very important thing to grasp onto. Now, in biblical teachings, honor is a valued characteristic with respect, dignity, and recognition of worth. In Proverbs 21, verse 21, it says, whoever pursues righteousness and love finds life, prosperity, and honor. Now, I know honor is in there, but think of the other words in there. You pursue righteousness and love, and you find life and prosperity. It just goes to show you, you know what I mean? Like it's in a category with those other words right there. Life and prosperity. Life. Every day you wake up is a gift, is a opportunity to better yourself, to improve your life, to take advantage of the time that you have because time is very limited. So that means life is very limited. Prosperity, like wealth, and what is wealth? For a lot of people, wealth can be a lot of different things. Wealth could be, you have your family and they're all healthy. To have a healthy family and not have any hardships is really a beautiful thing. I remember when my wife was pregnant with twins, and people would always ask me, "What do you want? Do you hope you're having a boy? Do you hope they're two boys? Do you hope it's one boy, one girl? What do you think?" And I was like, "Man, I really don't care as long as they're healthy. I could have all girls, I could have all boys, I could have one on one. As long as they're healthy, it doesn't matter to me." Like, that was the most important thing to me, was that they're healthy, that there's no risks involved in their um, birth or anything like that. So that was a big thing for me. So I mean, just to have life and prosperity as well as honor, it's a beautiful thing. And then there's love, which is probably the most important thing to have in life, is love. I know it's hard to find. To have love in this world is a beautiful thing. I know when I met my wife and I told her I loved her, I just knew it in my heart, and it's something that I've lived out every day from that day forward. Is I try my best to show her that I love her. I try my best to learn about my wife, you know, to seek ways to improve my marriage, to help guide me to be a better husband so I can love my wife even better. And then when I had kids, it's a different type of love. It's otherworldly. I would describe it as, because from the moment your kids are born, they're the first person, or you're the first person that they love, and you love them from literally the moment they're born. So from that moment from the moment of birth, it's parents out there will understand what I'm trying to say. It's just like a it's just like a different type of thing, and I really truly think that that is what real love is all about. You know what I mean? Like, loving something from the moment it's born, and with any faults and any negative thing that comes along, that you're gonna love it. Um I know, like, no matter what my kids do, I'm gonna love them no matter what, and that is it's similar to, I mean, it's the exact same thing as that we're taught in the Bible. Jesus loved us no matter what. I mean, he came to this world for us, and he knew what his mission was. He knew the way his life was going to end. And even though people were, you know, pretty much talking trash and, denying him and, spitting in his face and, calling him a liar, even one of his closest friends in the moment denied him 3 times, said, "I have no idea who this guy is," and he still did not turn away. He still didn't, make a run for himself. "I'm going to save myself. These people have, no interest in me." He said, "No, I'm still going to make the sacrifice because I love these people so much." And even in his dying moments, he asks his father, he says, "Father, forgive them. They know not what they are doing." That is the biggest definition of love right there. If we look at Proverbs 11, verse 16 through 19, it says, "A kind hearted woman gains honor, but ruthless men gain only wealth. Those who are kind benefit themselves, but the cruel bring ruin on themselves. A wicked person earns deceptive wages, but the one who sows righteousness reaps a sure reward. Truly, the righteous truly the righteous attain life, but whoever pursues evil finds death." If we look at Deuteronomy 5, verse 16, it says, "Honor your father and your mother, as the Lord your God has commanded you, so that you may live long and that it may go well with you in the land the Lord your God is giving you." Now, as I've gotten older, I see this as a really big value in your life. You see, because as I've said in previous episodes, the chances that you're here through all, through all the wars and everything that's gone on in the past, that your bloodline made it through and is, you know, has been passed down to you, to honor your mother and father, I think goes beyond just your actual mother and your father. I think it goes up to your grandparents, your great grandparents. They laid it all on the line for you. They had, the golden genes, you know what I mean? Like they had like the best gene pool of their time to make it through diseases, viruses, plagues, and stuff like that, just for you to be here today. And so, what I think of honoring your mother and father is doing the best you can for their name, not just for your namesake, but for their namesake also, because without them, you wouldn't be here. And so you owe it to them, you owe it to yourself, as well as your family, your bloodline, your name, to be honorable, to be able to adapt, to be able to learn, to be able to strive to be the best version of yourself. And I think that, that is, I do believe that is the first commandment, is honor your mother and father. I could be wrong, but I'd have to check that. I'm still learning is I'm still in very much in the learning phase of my journey as a Jesus loving man. I don't want to say religious anymore, just because I don't really follow religion. I follow Jesus and his teachings. I could call myself a Christian, but I don't want to label myself. I want to be if anybody's gonna label me, I would rather them label me as a Jesus loving man. And so, with all that being said, I want to end with this. Honor is important because it recognizes the importance of life, righteousness, and integrity. It builds character by doing what you say you're going to do. And I think that's one of the most important things you can do in this life is do what you say you're going to do. Being a man of your word, keeping to, no matter how big or how little the thing is, stick to what you say you're going to do because I think that makes you truly honorable. You know what I mean? Growing up, my mother always said, I said I'm going to do this and I did it. And she'll get mad at me if I said I would do something and I didn't do it. And I never understood why you know she would get so mad, even if it was like something very small or very that I thought was like like it could wait. Like I said I do it, but it could wait. And she would get mad because she'd say, no, like you said you're gonna do something, do it. Don't go back on your word. It just goes back to that saying, a man's word is his bond, which pretty much it sums up as be honorable. And like you've seen in this episode, when you're honorable, it's a really good characteristic. It's a good, feat to have in your life. Find find a way to become honorable, and I truly believe it will make you a better person. And honestly, I think this world needs more honorable people. So, thank you guys for watching today, guys. It's been a great episode. I'm really excited to be back. I'm a little nervous. Been my first episode in like 2 months, first time recording, but I will be back. I'm super excited, like I said, and just look forward to more episodes. This has been the Daniel Garza podcast, and we're out.